Haya, karibu to my kitchen.
The chicken.
Yeah. To my chicken.
Although your chicken is looking yellow.
So what came first?
Yeah. The chicken or the egg?
Hi guys, welcome back to our humble kitchen. Today we are going to show you how to make simple breakfast that is very nutritious, simple to make, and that is nutrient dense. So here we have our whole wheat, broccoli, pumpkin seeds, blueberries, flax seeds, chocolate chips, eggs, buttermilk. And we're going to use ghee instead of the ordinary oil. So I'm going to chop the broccoli. We need 1 cup of broccoli. The reason why I wanted to add broccoli in my bread is because broccoli is very rich in vitamin C. Broccoli is also very rich in vitamin K, and it's a good source of calcium. So we are going to wash our broccoli. You need to soak it in water to make sure that it's well rinsed. We are now going to mix our wet ingredients, starting off with 3 eggs. We're going to use ghee, half a cup of ghee. It's also called clarified butter. Ghee is a very healthy source of fat. And then we're going to add our sugar. I am using monk fruit sugar for sweetening. The reason why I'm using this because it has 0 calories and it's keto friendly. You can find this in any supermarket. We're also going to use half a cup sugar in. So even if you're diabetic, this is a healthy bread for you. We're also going to mix in our broccoli. Now on to our dry ingredients. We are using whole wheat that we grinded ourselves. You can get it at Very Whole Foods. So we are going to use 1 cup. Baking powder, 1 tablespoon. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, so as to mask, especially the taste of eggs. If you don't like them like me, vanilla will help us mask that taste. So use 1 teaspoon. I also want to make my bread more fancy, so I'm going to add a bit of chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon chocolate chips, and 1 teaspoon of the blueberries. We're going to add a bit of flour to coat them so that they do not just fix themselves on one side of the bread, or that they won't sink. Buttermilk. I'm going to use half a cup of buttermilk. I like buttermilk since it will help the bread to be more fluffy. You come in with your spatula and fold everything in. At this point, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and black pepper, just to make sure that all the flavors come together. Just a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of salt. Mix them in. And before we start greasing our loaf tin, we are going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. We are now going to grease our loaf tin. This is half a kg loaf. Still using our ghee. Now let's pour in our butter. Now that everything is in the tin, I'm going to add flax seeds and my pumpkin seeds. But the pumpkin seeds, since I have them ready, I'm going to put them almost halfway the baking. Make sure that you sprinkle all over. Now everything is in. We are now ready to take it to the oven. As we wait for our bread to bake, we are going to make some tea, that is hibiscus tea, to go with the bread. Hibiscus tea is very rich in antioxidants, helps the body fight against the free radicals which may cause chronic diseases. But if you're expectant, just limit how you take your hibiscus. We're going to put 1 cup of water and bring it to a boil. And use a full teaspoon of hibiscus petals. The good thing about hibiscus, it's very flavorful, so you do not need to add sugar. So 1 cup of water and 1 full teaspoon of hibiscus petals. I hope you still remember that we had not put in our pumpkin seeds on the bread. I think now we are halfway there and it's time to sprinkle them up. Pumpkin seeds are very rich in zinc and they're also very rich in fiber. So we are going to sprinkle them on top of the bread and let them continue baking. We are now going to make some eggs. Eggs are very healthy. They are very rich in protein and the good fats. And the reason why you need to get a habit of eating eggs in the morning, because they slow down digestion and they'll keep you full for long. So you won't have the spikes of very low sugars and feeling very hungry and having lots of cravings during the day. We're also going to use ghee to cook, which is also a very good source of the good fat. Now that our hibiscus tea is ready, our eggs are ready, let's go check if the bread is ready. How you check, you just dip in the skewer. If it comes out dry, you know that the bread is ready. If it has still some butter remaining, you need to give it some more time. Yes, now bread is now ready for serving. Moment of truth. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Now that our breakfast is ready, we are now about to taste. And I have my friend Gaetano here, who is the co-founder of Eternal Bowls. I hope you guys noticed that we've changed our board from the last time. Tell us more about the board.
Well, I won't say too much, otherwise you'll get bored. But yeah, this was a friend of mine, very close friend of mine called Eric. Came to me with an idea. He had already started making some boards by himself, and I was like, wow, this is so cool. Let's make it even better, and serve many more people. Wood is actually healthier to use compared to plastic and these other things that you see in the market. So we wanted to make a board that is durable. The name Eternal Boards is a double entendre. First of all, we're Christians, so we want our work to be eternal, but also a good board that is proper wood. We use moringa for our boards, which is very healthy. It's meant to last a long time if you take care of it. So I look forward to being 90 years old and someone comes to me with a 50 or 60-year-old board. Yeah.
Haya, karibu to my kitchen.
The chicken.
To my chicken.
Although your chicken is looking yellow.
So what came first?
The chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
Clearly not the egg. There's no chicken after this egg because this chicken is cooked.
Karibu.
All right.
Begin.
Let me taste this cake. I always start with the egg.
Sure.
Good stuff. It's soft. It's consistent. This is where I start my Gordon Ramsay. Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah, I love how what are these blueberries? They're well cooked inside.
Yeah.
I can taste the broccoli, but from afar. I like the texture. I think there are people who would avoid using wholemeal because they think it will be too rough.
True.
But this is not rough, as you can see. It's it's soft and it doesn't break.
Yeah.
So if you cook it well, it's also kumalizia.
Kula jibambe.
Yeah, so super smooth, easy on the tongue.
Yeah. And now you can try the tea. Hibiscus tea. Yes, pure hibiscus tea with no added sugar.
Okay.
Yes, just
So
pure.
it's just the
because
pure.
Very flavorful. Just try. Let me know how it is.
All right. Kwanza hii niambie, what am I telling people?
Good
What it
side.
is.
Yeah.
Na ushamba yangu, it tastes like warm juice. You should say juice. Whichever is juice.
But how does it go with the bread?
Which side of Kenya I come
Yeah.
from. Let me juice. I like it.
Nice, huh?
Reminds me of my childhood. My mom used to make a whole jug. Keep it in the fridge. So there are people who drink it when it's warm and hot.
Yes.
But for us, when I was growing up, my mom would make hibiscus and then have it in a big jug.
Okay.
And then she'd have it in the fridge.
Yeah, you can even make juice out of it. Yeah.
So when it's supper time, she'd just bring it out. Yeah.
So all the ingredients, you can get them at Berry Whole Foods. We shall link our website here, and you can also visit our socials. So that's it for today, guys. Please subscribe, like, and comment.